Hello and welcome back to another edition of John Talks Wrestling. Today we are going to, I was going to discuss, I had some things that I set out that I was going to discuss that's been going on, but I just come across this interesting story on MSN as I went on to check my emails before I was doing this video. And I came on saw the video of the fan attacking Randy Orton. That was quite interesting. It just jumped in the ring and just literally tried to uppercut Randy Orton. That was quite amusing. He got dragged out of the ring, and rightfully so. Everyone knows as a fan you don't jump the barrier. It's been done before. It's been done in WWE. It's been done in TNA. Don't do it. What are you doing it for? So I thought I'd just bring that up at the beginning of the video. Just something a little different, I suppose. It's rare that you see things like that. It's rare that you see things like that happening in wrestling shows. Anyway, on to more important things. Summerslam 2013 coming up. I've got some notes here that I've got in front of me on my computer. Basically just like matches. We've got so far like 2 official matches, I believe, which is John Cena and Daniel Bryan for the WWE title, which I'm very intrigued to see. Especially as far as I'm concerned, Daniel Bryan definitely deserves the title shot. And the other matchup that's currently CM Punk Brock Lesnar, which I'm really looking forward to. That's a really good storyline that's really gripping at the moment. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if there's going to be match stipulation on that one at all, unless of course it's been announced and I haven't seen that report. If it has been announced as a match stipulation for it, then I'll do that in my next video and talk about that a bit more. Apparently other rumoured matches, there's 2 more rumoured matches at the moment that are going around. Is also Alberto Del Rio versus Christian for the World Championship. Yeah, okay. As I've stated before, I'm not the biggest fan of Alberto Del Rio. I'm not in a I just don't think he really fits a world title. In the world title picture myself, but then most people say that about Christian, so yeah, so we'll see how that one goes. I mean, I don't think Christian really fits the world title, not in WWE anyway. Maybe he did in TNA, but again TNA is a smaller company, so we'll see if that match does happen. We'll see how that one plans out. Unless of course it has been announced. I haven't seen Raw and SmackDown this week, so I don't know if it's been announced. The next matchup that has been rumoured is Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns as the Shield versus Big Show and Henry in a handicap match as a planned matchup for SummerSlam. Whether or not that's going to happen, so if that's going to happen, I don't know. So be interesting. It makes sense, but then I think wasn't Big Show supposed to return on Raw, like my most recent Raw that was on, I think, or whatever, and he didn't come back. Was it this past week? I haven't seen last week's Raw. I've seen like half of it, but been so busy I haven't had a chance. So we'll see how that one plays out. So that's like the SummerSlam update at the moment. I'll be doing more videos around the SummerSlam update before SummerSlam anyway, so we'll see how that transpires. Right, so my next story is this really shocking story that I found on the internet on my rumours or wrestling news sites that I use. I'm not going to say what site it is because I'm not going to advertise a site I'm not allowed to. Anyway, it's proven reported on the majority of sites anyway. The former WWE development, how do you say it? The former, I would say he's probably on NXT or the whatever. Wrestler called Brian Mcghee. He was known as DT Porter. Was charged with murder the other day. This was a couple of days ago, I believe. Apparently stabbed a woman, which apparently turned out to be his girlfriend in Florida. Why would you do that? And it says in my notes that the incident took place around 8:30. Obviously died from ear injuries. Don't know if that was at the scene or hospital. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. So, there's something else here. apparently he's obviously guilty. He's got obviously knows he's done wrong because he fled from the police and crashed his Pontiac Grand Prix car, whatever. So apparently he's now. This is because I didn't have this. I only had found out about it yesterday. Actually, has been denied bail, so he's going to remain in jail for that. I mean, why the hell would you stab? You know, you're in this. You know, fair enough. You're not in the WWE anymore. You're not being developed by WWE, but why would you like go out and stab and murder someone, especially your girlfriend? I mean, I'm not saying it's right to kill anyone anyway. That's the way I put that is a bit wrong. But you know, why fuck your life up like that? You know, you could carry on doing independent wrestling. You could get into, you could for hell's sake, not to TNA. Even if, you know, why? What is wrong with people? Absolutely crazy. But then again, we don't know what's been going on behind the scenes. There could be more to the picture. I'm not saying that it was right to kill her in the first place. But the way I put these videos, see. Anyway, so he's in prison for that. So other news. Oh God, skip right down the page here. Right, apparently, the Sun newspaper was reporting that Stacy Keibler was apparently supposed to be making a return to the WWE. When I originally saw this, I was like, oh, okay, fair enough, you know, get some different faces back, but and the plan was they were going to put her and Daniel Bryan together. I'm not going to quote what the Sun newspaper said because I really can't be bothered. In a statement by WWE, they said we are not actually speaking with her. Like, you know, we're not speaking with her. You know, just to say, like, we don't really care. And it turned out actually transpired. I haven't got this written down. It transpired that basically she had it was actually the WWE that approached her. It wasn't. It was like WWE trying to make it sound like Stacey Keibler had approached them and was bugging them, when actually it was WWE that was approaching her and bugging her all the time, and she was the one that actually rejected the offer from WWE numerous times apparently in the last couple of years. So it makes WWE look a bit stupid there, but there we go. In other news, or other things going around, apparently the New York Times has been reporting that the Madison Square Garden arena will cease to exist in about 10 years' time, which means basically going to have to move the whole of the entire Madison Square Garden arena. That's absolutely mental. How do you can't even fathom how they would move an arena. Obviously it could be done. They're just going to close it down and have a new Madison Square Garden built or moved somewhere else. I don't know how you can build another Madison Square Garden arena. It's in Madison Square Garden, but apparently that's going to happen in 10 years' time, and they have apparently decided not to renew the lease on that one. So in 10 years' time we'll be seeing a new Madison Square Garden. So it would be nice if they could do another WrestleMania in that Madison Square Garden, because it's like a piece of history, that arena. Brilliant. I love that arena. The 2013 TLC pay-per-view is going to be taking place on December 15th. From, it says here, the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, and apparently the pre-sale is on now. Obviously, if you live in America, it's not for us, but the date does refer to the UK. Although over here it'll be December 16th because we see it in the middle of the night. Apparently, there's a lawsuit going on with Scott Steiner to do with TNA. Apparently, they were just trying to silence Scott Steiner on some things that he said, apparently slagging off TNA. You know. So, apparently, a hearing was scheduled the other day for that. Apparently, he'd been saying some stuff on Twitter about TNA, about the company, the company executives and personalities within the company. He'd been slagging them off. So apparently, they filed a lawsuit against him. There's a lot of interesting news coming out of TNA at the moment. All you Matt Hardy fans, all the people that fancy him, girls mainly. Might be guys out there fancy him, but whatever. Apparently Matt Hardy and his girlfriend Rebby Sky, which she's also a wrestler. I don't really know her that well, so apparently they're getting married on October 3rd this year. Apparently the couple have been together since January 2011, and they're tying the knot on October 3rd. So this is in my notes. It says apparently he proposed to her in bed, so he woke up and goes, "There you go, marry me." Anyway, so if anyone likes Matt Hardy, you're out of luck if you want him. Oh, and that's all I wrote. Right, that's all my notes apparently. That's all I wrote down. Well, what was the other thing that I was going to talk about in this video? I need to look these, find these things quickly, because I've gone into this video not really knowing. Yeah, there's another thing that was going around. Well, it's not going around, it's been official now anyway. It was going around and then it was official, and it was WWE renamed the Over the Limit pay-per-view Battleground. Fair enough, don't know what the concept's going to be for that, but thing is, you got like Survivor Series already, and if it's going to be the same kind of like concept like that, like fatal 4-way matches and triple threat matches and matches where you have to survive, is it going to be like that, or is it going to be a bit like the War Games thing that WCW done? Is that what they're going to do? We will see. As one of my friends said, it does sound a bit like an indie wrestling show more than an event that WWE would produce. But it's up to WWE, they know what they're doing, they've been doing it for a while now, so they know what they're doing. Sorry, just angle the camera a bit better. Right, so what else did I forget? Oh, and just as I mentioned War Games, apparently there's speculation on the War Games match returning for WWE's Battleground. I just literally seen this article on my site that I use. Apparently there's been a lot of speculation whether the October the 6th pay-per-view is going to feature a War Games match, and that's interesting, as I just said that a second ago, and now it looks like that possibly could be happening. Well, we'll see how that works. What is it? Apparently there's an indication that the match might not take place. Is the seating... What the hell does that mean? Hold on. Let me go this way a bit. I'll put the camera on my face so I can see what I'm doing. Well, apparently it said here that unless things change before tickets go on sale this Thursday, there will be no War Games match unless it's a one-side ring version. You know, I never really saw a lot of WCW, so I don't really know much how the War Games thing works. But I know what the match is, but, you know, I don't really know much about that. So we will see how that plays out with the War Games thing. It's funny how I just literally said that, and now they actually are contemplating or possibly thinking about doing it, maybe. Don't know, really. It's all up in the air. So I think that's pretty much all I can come up with today, because I didn't actually write everything down. This is a rather short video. Usually I do like 20 minutes. Right, okay. I found something interesting here about Drew McIntyre. Right, so apparently he can't wrestle on there. Drew McIntyre cannot wrestle on the upcoming WWE International Tour, the ongoing one. Apparently he hasn't got his green card sorted out, so he can't do it. Oh, he's always had issues, that boy. That's a shame. One of our own from the UK anyway. Such a shame. So I think that's all going to be. I don't really like giving out like storyline spoilers because I don't want to ruin it for people. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can. Oh yeah, this is. I'm going to go more into depth on this Randy Orton thing with this fan. Actually, this will make the video a bit longer. Right. as reported earlier today, there was a this is the article I'm reading. I don't know what day this was posted, July 30th. Basically, apparently he was violently attacked by a South African fan. Apparently he's facing criminal charges. See, I saw the video of this, and it didn't look like he was like on the Randy Orton seemed pretty well enough to walk. I'm not saying that the fan was in the right, because everyone knows as a wrestling fan you do not jump the barrier, like I said at the beginning of the video. It says here, like, the following statement was released, and I'm quoting what WWE.com said. WWE.com has learned that Randy Orton was violently attacked by an audience member during a SmackDown World Tour live event in Cape Town, South Africa this evening. Footage of the attack was captured by a WWE fan and posted to YouTube, and shows the perpetrator striking Orton from behind. The matter is currently under investigation by local authorities, and the South African fan is being held in jail pending criminal charges. The extent of Orton's injuries are unknown at this time. Oh, see, I couldn't see the video that well because obviously the person that did the video, kind of done the video in a way that you couldn't actually see that well. So I couldn't see that. Apparently he got low-blowed by this guy. See, it looked like he did like some kind of uppercut, but yeah, that's TMZ I saw it with. And he was dragged out of the ring, so he's facing criminal charges for that. But they're saying that it is a serious situation. You can't have people jumping the barriers like that for their safety and for the wrestler's safety. I mean, it's happened. It's happened. The reason why I do that is because it's happened at other things. You get like music events. You get like the death of Dimebag. If you're a metal fan or a fan of Pantera, had the same sort of thing happen. A fan, shot him on stage because he jumped the barrier. It happens, and unfortunately, that's why it's wrong to do it, and everyone knows that. And you should know that if you're a wrestling fan. Christ. So I think that's pretty much it for my video today, because there's not a lot going around. So yeah, that's it. I hope I didn't ramble too much in this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's alright at a standstill now, isn't it? Yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Post your comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next edition of John Talks Wrestling. Thank you very much, and ta-ta for now.